Hello to everybody. I want to introduce you Mr. Gilad Ofir from Israel. He is the coordinator of development in junior bridge category. Hello, Gilad.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Can you tell us what are the latest news about the bridge, junior bridge?
First of all, this championship is one of the most biggest one. We saw the numbers in the kids category. We have a great improvement, and we build a new site, a youth bridge online magazine, which go online 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And Fernando here, and his wife Anna, and Simon, and Mike. Everybody is working on this site, and it's good.
You have to drive this team that launched the site. You are the coordinator.
Yes, no, okay, but you know, we are working together, we are a team, so...
And how, which thing the people find in this site?
Okay, this is a new a new way of thinking, like, because it's not a regular site. You can find, we can see it on the screen now. So this is the homepage of the site, and it's like a newspaper, and it's all the time update. Now if you're looking at the top at the menu, go up, you see the menu. So in the menu you can go to the official WBF site. By the way, this site is part of the WBF, this is WBF is in charge of this one. So you can find the news, you can see here in the middle the articles about Lyon, you can find results, you can find the bulletins, participants. Here you can see the latest news about the election. Well done, Generigo, we love you. And a lot of news from the kids, you can see the picture everywhere. And those articles...
You can go down, Sandra.
Down. Now we are in the... Now we are not in the home page. This is, for example, an article of... where you can find the results in one easy page. You see at the top results, live streaming, what we are doing now. We have a Facebook page. By the way, we have an Instagram, which is very strong. We need to edit. Bulletins, news, running score. You can find everything in this site. Everything.
And running score by category, no?
Running score by category. Always by category.
Okay, Sandra, can we return to the home and go down to show the Instagram? Go down.
Instagram is in the right.
Go down.
A lot to see.
Yes.
A lot to see.
Really lot.
Okay.
That's from the right.
Not go up. This is our address in Instagram, no? And this is the
Yeah.
latest photos.
Yes, and I saw that you upload an album, a Facebook album, 2 days ago, and which is very, very hot. Like a lot of junior coming inside and tag themselves, and we love you, we love them. It's a great project, and you deserve a lot for this one.
Thank you, Gilad. Alberto, do you want to ask something?
Not about juniors, not about Instagram, not about Facebook. I'm absolutely ignorant about this. So, it's not that I'm an expert in bridge, but I would like to comment with our friend some result and some ranking of the 3 main events.
Okay.
What is Instagram exactly? It's something like a Facebook.
Yeah, what Instagram is like, by the way, Instagram is more powerful about the kids area. Not the kids, even the youth area, because you just post a picture and few words and you're on. It's not like in the Facebook you are writing a story now and everybody need to read and you don't have time and you have full of things. So the Instagram is very, very, very strong.
Sandra, okay, thank you very much, Sandra. So, can you comment the situation I think that France, Sweden, and Netherlands are almost 100% sure to enter the qualifying.
I think more than 100.
More than 100%. I think the real battle is between China, Italy, and Monaco for the 8th position, and Egypt too, of course. Do you agree with me?
I think Egypt, maybe Australia can push themselves in because there is only 5 VPs.
Yes, no more. Only also Australia, of course. And so from the 7th to the 11th place, okay?
It's open.
How come Israel didn't qualify for this?
We had a bad tournament in the last time. You know, we always say, no, we didn't have luck. So we didn't qualify, but we qualify in the women,
yes,
in the seniors.
So we change to the women now. We change to Venice Cup, and here Israel is has a very good position.
Yeah,
I think he's qualified absolutely. It's 30 points on the
it's like 180. It's very far.
Just a moment. What do you think about this Israeli team, the women teams?
The Israeli team, we have 3 pairs. 2 pairs of them are very young, like 24, 25, 29, 30, which is very, very good. The third pair is also like young spirit at least, but young also, and they are practiced. They are very, 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 very serious because they want to prove something.
But every Israeli teams I met, they are really good fighters. Fernando, do you?
Yes, 2 questions to Gilad. The first of all, you have one pair that last year won the title in the Women World Cup.
Adi Asulin and Hila Levi, they had a great year, and they won almost everything. They are serious, by the way, they are roommates. They are both students. They are in Beersheba University. They are living in the same room, in the same house. So they are practicing and very serious. And now they are flying to India in a few months.
And the other pair is Tal sisters.
Tal sister, which we have them.
Dana and the other one.
Dana and Noga, I played with them, in the juniors, but now I'm too old. And they are great. Everybody loves them. And Natalie and Michal, we have a strong team for many years. And this is, by the way, it's nice surprise because we were not sure that we will be 30 VPs ahead. Few months to go. This is wow.
The second question. What do you think about the France performance in this category?
I'm not really familiar, but I guess they're disappointed. But okay, but why didn't you ask about the Open, about French? We'll raise a flag here.
Okay, Alberto.
No, I just want him to confirm my idea that in here the 8th position for the qualifier are already decided.
Yes, sounds set. How many matches we have to go?
5 matches. These and 4 more.
Something can happen, but it's very, very far.
It's very, very far. And so let's have the last look at the Dorsey Trophy. And here again, Israel is qualified at the moment.
Yeah, but this is tougher. This is tougher. We start very good this tournament, but seniors, we got tired. But Israel in the seniors has, in the last 2 years, very, very, in the last year, I think, great performance. We are European Championship for 2 times in a row, the Open and the Close.
Just a moment. And
wait, maybe Fernando wants to ask about French here.
Yeah, but I want to ask first you, what you think about the incredible performance of USA too? Look, 15 points on the second and 28 points on the third team.
Yeah, but this is more frightened because when you are doing like this, you can get into brand. I'm the best, and when you are playing the knockout, we have knockout stage.
That's very good
and
point.
And the knockout,
that's
everything.
Very good
so
point.
Sometimes maybe better to go from the 4th place and be ready.
Well, now Italy is in the worst place. The 4th place, to me, is the worst place you can have. Because you are the last one to choose if the situation remains. And usually on the second 4 teams, there is one very strong team. And you will obliged to choose it.
Yeah, but if you finish 5th, so first, second, but they can choose you.
It depends how strong you are. For example, for a very strong nation, it's surely better to finish 5th. Because nobody's
speaking here.
I think that Gilad was crying because now Israel are playing against Guadalupe, and Guadalupe is not doing very well.
You know.
They had 60 victory points in 18 matches.
So I will tell you a story. We played in Samorin in Slovakia in the European Championship like few months ago, and our kids played against the last place, and the last place they even go with a pairs. They mix the pairs, and we lost. So I hate those matches.
In the Open, Italy was fifth and was almost destroyed by Guadeloupe.
Yes.
In this championship.
Because you are going
but
to the match.
Fernandes is absolutely
it's
realistic, saying that it's much better to play Guadeloupe than USA 2 or France.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, still doing it.
No, I think we have almost finished for this, and we thanks very much our friend. But you want to say something else for sure?
Yes, for our followers, if you want to send some question to Gilad, when we restart, I will do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gilad. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you all. See you in 15 minutes. Okay. And now, or you want me to say something on the match that is now on the Viewgraph? Okay. Okay. Now, okay, you can comment. What do you think about this match?
Strong one.
A strong one, but Germany is not has not chance to qualify. So
Martin is my friend since the juniors.
Yeah.
And he's a fighter. And of
Always
course,
wondered
Okun
about
and Roy
partners like
is a
Squid
top
and
pair.
Roy
We
when they
know.
go to sleep
So
at
it's not
night.
easy
What did you
to play
call
Do they
against
say
them.
sweet,
Okun.
passionate things, or do they say, on board
In which
14,
language?
what did you
I
bid
don't know.
this
It's
for?
like Israeli, Germany. You know, I have Germany passport, yeah? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a native.
Okay, and we'll see at this match, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Clairement, on va gagner. As-roi dame de pique et trèfle. But the declarer has no entry to hand to play hard, so he will have to manage promotion anyway.
Well, what's South going to exit with when he wins the ace of clubs? Yes, that's enough.
Yeah, in fact, it's interesting position. If South will take with the ace of clubs, he can play a hard to partner, and now the diamond will consume the trump from one or another hand of the declarer, setting the contract. Right. Oui, le déclarant va chuter quand même là, avec un coup de carreau coupé des fosses.
That sounds to me like an Israeli up the back talking very loudly on his phone. Because I know who it is. His only realistic exit card looking at dummy is the Queen of Hearts, surely. And there it is. Oops.
Ah, il fallait pas
There's a
prendre de la
mistake.
dame.
And declare will squeak home. Rougher club, and that's the end of that. Defensive error there.
South thrown in himself.
Threw himself in.
Yeah.
Okay. Still 1-0. 1-0 to, I'll call it 1-0, not 1-0 to make Marek happy. 1-0 soccer score to Germany. Closed room, north-south Val, north the dealer. Pass from north, a club from east, a diamond from south, pass back to east.
Donc, le trèfle était fort, hein, en salle fermée.
One no trump, and he got the lead of the 3 of diamonds, which is not exactly troublesome for him. We can see Bob Driver shaking his head about the previous hand. And there's a score from the other room. 1 no trump by East made 10 tricks. They do have a combined 25 count, so I presume that East showed 18-19 by bidding a no trump in the pass out seat there, in which case it wouldn't have been ridiculous for West to raise, although 3 no trumps is not a particularly good contract. 3 clubs, 2 hearts is 5, and 3 spades is 9. You can make 10 tricks by finessing, and you can make it by finessing north for the 10 of spades. Spade for the jack, ace of spades, you see the queen drop and you finesse the 10. We'll give you 4 spades, 2 hearts is 6, and 3 clubs is 9 tricks.
Yes, but South could be tempted also to lead a heart, not a diamond, I think, when...
Even if he does, you're still okay. You knock out the ace of clubs.
Yes, when his right-hand opponent shows some diamond stopper.
Three no trumps it is. No one accused Roy of wondering what the outcome would be. There's a red card on the table, 4 of diamonds it looks like, yes?
Yeah.
So, do we have any German supporters in the room? Not many. Any Dutch supporters? Okay, got a relatively neutral audience in that case. Can't be many Dutch supporters, I don't see many orange shirts.
Donc le con droit de 300 atouts ne pose pas de problème. Puisque le déclarant va réussir à faire une levée de pique. Il est temps de jouer pique. Donc le nord et chicane carreau est à 3 cartes à trèfle. Voilà, on joue le 10 de trèfle pour vérifier. Il faut bien garder la rentrée, une rentrée en main. Donc nord et chicane carreau et 3 cartes à trèfle. Il a plein de cœurs et de pique. Donc pique le valet et après on peut prendre, si ça marche pas, on lui joue le 10 quatrième.
We also shouldn't ignore the fact that if South held Queen 10 two of spades and went to spade the Jack and the Ace of spades, he would also drop the Queen, and that will run through Declarer's mind. So she's at the crossroads now, having played a spade for the Jack and the Ace of spades. She'll go with the odds and play a spade to the 9, which she has.
Voilà, plus 1.
4 spades, 3 clubs and 2 hearts, exactly 9 tricks. 600 less 180 is 9 imps to Germany, who now lead 10-0. We're out of the soccer score
So
range.
She made 10 tricks.
10 tricks, did she?
Yeah.
In that case, it'll be 10 imps and 11-0. Oh, she made a diamond trick on the lead. Sorry, 10 tricks. Up, hang on 1 second. 250. East-west, okay. Not vulnerable. 7-0, Germany to Netherlands. Closed room. East-west were vulnerable. East was a dealer. I won't recount the auction for you, but South opened a heart and they've wound up in 6 hearts. And a diamond lead would be the most troubling lead for Declarer.
Bon, un 6 cœurs un peu présomptueux, puisqu'il manque. Oui.
And it doesn't show on the screen, but the opening lead was the King of Diamonds. Heart finesse for 12 tricks, 5 hearts, 5 clubs and 2 aces. But unfortunately that heart finesse is not on.
2 spades was convention called, I think PO would like it, Grokobi. I think it was a combination of Grameller and Jacobi. Game forcing with a hard fit. Is it a good or bad slam? I think today the criteria should be: is it if it is makeable or non-makeable?
We call that a Hungarian slam.
Yeah.
If it's 1% and it makes, it's a good slam.
Yeah. If it is beat and made.
I think it is a pretty good slam, to be honest.
50%. Je l'aime à 50%. La place du roi de cœur. Donc un peu moins de 50%. Donc la réponse de deux trèfles promet une main de propositionnelle au minimum avec le fit. Après, on ne sait pas. Après, c'est leur système personnel. Mais on sait à très bas palier qu'on est fité et donc les investigations commencent.
System of the Dutch pair here is two clubs is any invitational or better hand, and this is the only description I have now.
Donc visiblement, sur le petit papier, il y avait marqué que le reste était naturel. À partir de deux cœurs. Donc Sud va être à peu près obligé de dire 4 piques, puisque son partenaire n'a pas le contrôle pique. Bon. En tout cas, ils savent où ils en sont. Ils se sont arrêtés à 4 cœurs.
So assuming they make 450, as they did in the other room, 11 tricks, that would be 11 imps to Netherlands to put them on the scoreboard and take the lead by 4 imps. Closed room, all Val, south of dealer, 1 spade by west, double 4 spades by east. Clearly don't play what I play 4 spades as, weak and distributional.
Donc en salle fermée, Nord a été prudent parce qu'un pique contre 2 piques, 4 piques, il y a de quoi faire une enchère, là, certains jours.
Hello to everybody. Now we receive a question for a junior that want to still anonymous. But the question is, how WBF have a junior ranking?
It's a good question. It's a good question. In Israel, by the way, we have few ranks now, and we still didn't have a junior ranking. But I think it's not a problem to do it. I think we should do it, and we'll do it. It's only a computer thing. It's a good idea. Tell him this is a good question.
Chris, you heard the answer of Gilad.
Chris,
Alberto.
anonymously.
Okay, so as usual, we go back on the ranking now because I want to ask my friend here something. So you noticed before a very strange result in this. No, it was on Dorsey. Now, what can we say about this match? For example, that Italy is winning by a lot after 6 boards against USA 1. And so Italy and China now are fighting there with Egypt for, you see, 3 teams, 3 teams, and if we can put also USA 1 in 2 victories, there are 4 teams, because USA 1 at the moment is still fighting. Did you expect this, that Nichols' team would have been fighting to qualify?
I think that in the last few years we saw a lot of surprise.
Yeah.
A lot of surprise, like even in the Rosenblum Cup and everything, like very, very strong people and strong players are getting knocked out. But I think it's because the level of the bridge is getting high and high and high and high.
In fact, Monaco is losing to India, for example.
And Monaco needs the VPs.
Monaco needs a lot of VPs.
Excuse me, remember Chennai,
Chennai
2015?
can be what happened.
USA 1 didn't qualify in Chennai. So
I think everything can happen in bridge. This is what's nice in the game. Like not the strongest win, except by the way the Swedish, they are doing great job in each category. In each category, it's like from nowhere.
In juniors as well.
In juniors, they are now European Championship. I think even in 2 categories, and the girls and the women and like they are everywhere because they are working very, very hard. They are serious.
and they have wonderful coach.
It must have been a wonderful coach. Must. Like it's not only the players.
Yeah, it's also the coach is
How do you think about the importance of have a very good coach?
I think that coach is making like the team working together, because not as a solid player. Okay, so he is seeing like in let's say seeing in an objective way what is not good, because as a player, you know, bridge players are all the time right. Of course, I didn't have luck.
For you, is more important a coach that is psychologically very good in keeping the team's unit. And
This is a captain, I think, captain job.
Okay, let's say that this is captain job, but all the technical way. Both.
I think it's both, because in Israel, by the way, we try to bring a psychologic once. Like he has few meetings with the adult ones and with the juniors, but if you are not taking it for full year, so you're not doing anything.
Yes.
You need it like in a full-time job, but you know it costs money. It costs money, and you don't have money for captain, for coach, for this, for this, for this, for this.
So we can go through the Venice Cup, because we already had decided together with him that the first 8 position are almost...
And look Swedish here.
Again, Swedish. The Swedish girls are really good. They are Tur Imsted. They're also in this. Tur Imsted in the Open, Tur Imsted in the...
Big happy family.
Big happy family. And we can go straight to the Dorsey... to the Dorsey Trophy, because in here really the situation is not very interesting. So if you can put the Dorsey Okay, in this one,
Swedish, fifth.
Against Sweden in a very good position. But here was where you notice very strange result. I think it was the match between Japan and USA too. Japan is winning by a lot against USA too, and now is ninth.
But I think what happened here is exactly what we talked before of the match.
Yeah.
That USA 2 is so high, so they lost pressure, so they are playing like free. And Israel against Guadeloupe, because Guadeloupe was last, and I told you that something bad will happen. Guadeloupe is winning after 7 boards.
Which is quite alpha.
This is the problem
match.
with being first and being last.
Yeah.
The matches are very.
But for Israel, it's very important, this match. Not for USA too, but for Israel.
Yes, but Japan is playing against USA too, and Japan is 9th, and Israel is 8th.
So they
and Argentina, Fernando, look who is behind.
Argentina loses against China Hong Kong by 19 M's.
After only 6 boards.
Yes, but it's a very bad
start, but who knows?
Who knows?
We have a lot of matches to go, I think. 5 more? 4 more?
4 more.
Yeah. May I ask you something? You are an expert in juniors. What age, in your opinion, is the right one to start play bridge, to learn bridge?
In Israel, we have a big project. Every year, we are teaching 800 to 1,000 kids, and we start in the age of 10. Why? Because we think, first of all, it's like the 4th grade.
I asked your opinion, not what happens in Israel.
No, but this is my opinion.
No, this is also your opinion. Okay,
because the project is ours.
Okay.
And we are thinking like the age of 10 is 4th grade, something like this. So you can continue to the 5th grade and the 6th grade. And to start before, because bridge is not chess. No. You are not playing alone. If I am 7 years old and my partner make a mistake, I will throw something in his head or something. I don't know. So in the age of 10...
The name of this plan is New Generation.
The new generation project. Yeah, the next generation.
The next generation.
But the problem is after they finish to learn in school, after 1 year, we must connect them to the clubs.
That's the point. In Italy, we never could do this. They learned the bridge in school, then they just disappeared.
Same. This is problem, worldwide problem, and we are trying to solve it. Like the Swedish Federation, again the Swedish, they are making a project that was led by Mike Malender, that you know, and they are writing a full manual for a teacher that want to start teaching in schools. So he has there a manual how to approach to the school, a marketing material, a material for the kids, and then how to reach to the club, what the club need to do, food and such things. So the Swedish are preparing something very, very strong.
You have also to teach people that plays in the clubs how to behave with the very young people, don't you?
I think we need to teach them how to behave generally.
How many junior members have your MBO?
I think it's surprising, but I think around 100, 150. That's all. Because if we are teaching 800, if we have luck, we have 20 or 30 that continue. And among them, we have only 4 or 5. But in Israel, we have like a long term because we have very, very small kids. We are the World Championship. We took it in few... It's like in the Swedish. They are making a good job. And the French, and you know...
Last year, Israel won the kids category.
Kids in the European or World Championship?
No, in Salso Maggiore.
Salso Maggiore were the World Championship, and I will tell you a story, by the way, about the captain role. I was the captain of the kids, of the under 16. And while we were in the semi-final, so I think French finished first. And you know, the team who finished first,
I remember the moment.
So they chose us, Israel, and usually you don't choose Israel because you know we okay, even we finished 4th. So then I go to the kid as a captain because captain, you know, they know to play bridge, but you need to think about psychological effects. So I came to them and told them, okay, Israel is a country and we like our country, but they chose us. Now you are not playing for the country. Now you are playing for me. Nobody is choosing us, and if you are losing, I'm cancel the flight back. So they didn't have any choice. But you know, they're going to the match like like this. You know,
How old were them? More or less?
13.
13.
But you did a very dirty trick when the final finished, no?
When the final finish, what happened? We played against China.
But you said the kid that they lost.
I know. But what
But
happened?
it was a lie.
What happened? We led by a lot before the last segment. And I told them, okay, you are going to play now and play very, very calm down. Do not do any move, any things, nothing. And they play very, very strange in the final. Very, very strange. So I told, okay, we won, but okay, let's revenge. So when they went out, we told them they are losing. We just start reading a result that is not exist, minus 1,100. And they were like, and we took a movie. There is a movie in the WBF page. We need to put an article in our site, in our magazine. It's
Of
a nice
course.
one.
Can I make you a strange question? Do you think that Israelis, in all the categories, kids, youngster, juniors, girls, they feel more than any other country the fact to represent their country because of your recent history, because of all of this? Do you think that this is possible or not?
I think we are very, very, very motivated.
Yeah.
I do not know what's going on in other countries, but in Israel, you want to win. Even if you are not good, by the way, you are going to the tournament, oh, we are going to take the championship, we are going to take it. Even if you do not know anything. By the way, in 2002, that was my first championship in Turkey.
Junior champ.
Yeah, in under 20, and we were there, and we are going to win. I swear God, I didn't know that ace is higher than the king. But, yeah, Israel.
Another question. In your country, your federation are recognized by the Olympic Committee?
We are not really, because in Israel we have one sport, let's say, ministry, and under we have Olympic sports things and non-Olympic and pre-Olympic.
Olympic, non-Olympic.
So we are in the non-Olympic, but we are recognized as WBF by the Olympic Committee. So we use it. We are getting funded from the Ministry of Sport, from the Lettery thing.
But
group.
do you think that bridge is a sport?
It depends how do you define sport. For my opinion, it's a sport. And I read once, by the way, because I was in a radio show, and I knew they are going to ask me. So first of all, you know, there is a sport that you are, I don't know, lying on the floor and shooting and trying to, with a gun. I don't know how to shoot. It's like shooting from the place.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, what are you doing? You are just lying on the floor, concentrate, and try to put. It's not like
Or a snooker, for example. A snooker is the same.
Yeah, so we are, and this is Olympic, by the way. Shooting is Olympic.
Yeah.
So this is first. Second, there is the Greek and the Romans and the Italians. They have different kinds of definition to sport. So I think in bridge you have all the elements. It's like competition and mentality. And one time I was asked, okay, but it's easy to play bridge, but after 3 hours, you are tired like hell.
Yeah.
Yes. It's physical competition also.
It's mental. But
Mental.
it's all over your body.
But when your mental is tired, your body is tired also.
Agree? By the way, for running, if you are not strong mentally, you are not going to win. And if you are strong, you can be less qualified with your legs.
There was an Italian player about, let's say, more than 40 years ago that used to play juniors with Loria. And every single match, he was 2 kilos less, 3 kilos, really, like for a running, no, Fernando?
But
It's not working for me.
But for example, in tennis, it's very important that you have a strong mind. For example, it's very easy to see it.
When I went to the army, to the officer course, and we need to make like, I don't know how to say, like to go up.
Okay, we understand.
You understand? So I wasn't able to make even one. And they told me, you are not going to enter the course if you are not going to succeed.
Yes.
So it was on the mind. So I did 20. Because, you know, it's mental. It's everything mental. Every sport, if you are strong mental, for example, like here, Monaco, they are not qualifying now. But everybody is scared of them. You know, because they are strong mental. They will win at the end. They will win at the end. But think like this.
So, in your opinion, it's an sport.
For sure, it's a sport.
Okay. Alberto,
It's okay for me. Yes.
do you want to comment what happened in the match or not?
We have already done. I mean, not so much because you know, in the Venice Cup, in the Bermuda Bowl, we commented.
It's
Venice
all
Cup,
result.
there is nothing to comment, and in Dorsey Trophy, we commented. So I think also people will have enough of the three of us.
Okay, followers, I asked all your questions that you sent us. So, thank you very much for your take part in this broadcasting. Thank you,
again.
Gilad.
Thank you again. Thank you.
And we wait you in another broadcasting.
Thank you.
No, sorry, they did attitude. So but surely it can be Jack Queen 6-5.
Clara looks to have 7 tricks in the closed room and is struggling to find his 8th.
Donc le déclarant se demande s'il vaut mieux jouer sur les trèfles 3-3 ou sur les carreaux 3-3.
India leading Monaco in the Bermuda Bowl 20-12 after 9 boards.
Voilà, retour au cœur, puisque le déclarant, le flanc sait qu'il n'y a pas de majeur en or, il y a forcément 4 cœurs en est. Donc si c'est la dame de cœur 4e, il faut absolument ouvrir les cœurs.
France leading New Zealand 42-6 in the Bermuda Bowl after 8 boards. Japan in the in the seniors have a big lead over USA, 2.
Donc Sabine Oken a mis le roi de cœur. Peut-être maladroit. Hein. Le coup à blanc aurait été bien, mais c'est l'incertitude sur le 9 de cœur, peut-être. Puisqu'il joue plutôt attitude, petit prometteur en flanc.
I wonder why he didn't continue as spades.
Voilà, retour cœur. Il va falloir reprendre la main après. Donc le déclarant a 5 levées de tête, il faut une carte placée et la couleur 3-3. Alors maintenant, il y a un maniement génial des trèfles qui consiste à jouer trèfle le 8. Le déclarant devrait savoir qu'il y a 4-4 majeurs à l'entame. Donc ça fait 3 et 2, il y a une des deux couleurs qui est mal répartie. C'est un trèfle. Alors là, il réfléchit, il sait qu'il a mis le 8, il a mis le 8, voilà, il est en passe de faire le maniement des trèfles. Dame de trèfle, très joli, bravo.
Nice play, the intra-finessing clubs, loaded the 8, losing the 10, and then the queen of clubs off the board. So he's in fact made 3 club tricks. 2 spades is 5, a heart 6, and it's whether he'll take the diamond finesse now for the 8th trick.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Il a mis le 10 de trèfle.
Nine tricks, 8 tricks. As Marek says, the club suit was blocked. Why did West cover the 9 with a 10? If he just ducked that, declare it was on dummy.
S'il a bien...
He knows it's safe to finesse because the worst they could do is win a diamond and cash a heart. Everything else is, so it would still make.
Maybe he considers playing the 7 because...
Queen he played. That made 2, 120 and 50 is 5 to Netherlands, is it? 118.7 it is. And the next hand we have a slam hand for you, still being bid in the closed room. I just want to tell you, in the closed room, every one of the 8 bids made so far has been alerted. So we can see 6 spades is cold, even with the ace doubled and heart opposite king, queen, bear. Note, however, if that West had one more heart, 7 would be a laydown. So that's a risk on the hand. And we have seen a number of tables get to 7. USA 1, Italy, Monaco, USA 2, Chinese Taipei, Bangladesh, Sweden, China. So fraught with dangers here.
Because usually if from his hand, if you know that partner has 4 spades and 3 aces, you can take a risk and beat the slam. The only case when you are wrong is if partner has ace second in hearts.
I was captaining a team in Santiago